The Parasitic Mind, How Infectious Ideas Are Killing Common Sense by Gad Saad. The book review. The word warning emblazoned the paper wrapping of a book that showed up in my mailbox. It went on. Reading the enclosed book may cause you to think for yourself. Sliding the paper covering down revealed the title, The Parasitic Mind, How Infectious Ideas Are Killing Common Sense by Gad Saad. What an intriguing title for the times of our existence, but the information and analysis presented therein exceeded all of the publicity and marketing hype. The author of the book, Dr. Gad Saad, is the host of the wildly popular YouTube show, The Saad Truth. In his speaking and writing, he is thoughtful but bold. Dr. Saad is one of the most widely known thinkers fighting the oppressiveness of political correctness. He is a professor at the John Molson School of Business at Concordia University and has written scientific papers. The Parasitic Mind is his third book. The Parasitic Mind, How Infectious Ideas Are Killing Common Sense, unmasks what he terms idea pathogens. These are not just bad ideas, they're largely irrational and can frequently be disproven. Most of the idea pathogens examined in the book are an affront to common sense and antithetical to debate. Because of the flimsy nature of these idea pathogens, frequently those infected are unwilling to engage in public debate. Many who infect and spread these idea pathogens fight to censor and deplatform those expressing information and opinions contrary to their positions. How could this kind of suppression help anyone? If there's one concept Dr. Saad fervently preaches in The Parasitic Mind, it's that you should never silence yourself when intellectual freedom, reason, or speech are attacked. Saad's position is similar to the English philosopher John Stuart Mill, who wrote, "Every man who says frankly and fully what he thinks is so far doing a public service. We should be grateful to him for attacking most unsparingly our most cherished opinions." Saad believes that self-censorship is a threat to free speech. Indeed, we have a guaranteed right to debate and scientific testing, even at a time when truth doesn't have the fans it once did. As Saad comprehensively illustrates in The Parasitic Mind, society is turning the sword upon itself. He argues that universities don't value courage. Evidence abounds that groupthink and conformity are more important than knowledge to many in academia. Colleges and universities are deteriorating as intellectual diversity declines. What a scary thought for society. Saad also demonstrates that the term expert is subjective. Many of the people heralded as experts, intellectual leaders, and authorities would be more accurately described as activists or social justice warriors. For this reason, no matter how bona fide someone's credentials may seem, we do a service when we question. Saad encourages unfettered use of our intelligence and reason to reveal or get closer to the truth. In The Parasitic Mind, Saad presents his ideas consistently and in a very easy-to-understand way. The reader will be delighted in Dr. Saad's skilled use of satire, one of his main tools. Humor indeed can be a valuable mode of enlightenment and education. You get a sense that Dr. Saad finds great entertainment thinking about and discussing a diversity of ideas. Fortunately, this enthusiasm transfers to the reader. The Parasitic Mind is an exploration into a war that rages on against truth. Saad coined the term ostrich parasitic syndrome, which he defines as disordered thinking that lead afflicted individuals to reject fundamental truths and realities. Many of the loudest voices bellowing in our media and popular culture come from those with ostrich parasitic syndrome. Their ideas are not rooted in reason. Why should we be afraid of these reality deniers? How are they able to spread the illogical, politically correct doctrine that is usually at odds with the real world? These are the questions I pondered while reading The Parasitic Mind. Commenting on The Parasitic Mind, Jordan Peterson remarked, "Read this book, strengthen your resolve, and help us all return to reason. A prescribed strengthening of resolve is sorely needed. I hope that Gad Saad's parting statement in the acknowledgments is noticed and considered. To all those who throughout history have fought for science, reason, individual liberty, and individual dignity, the world owes you." Amen. History has shown that it is sometimes the actions and words of only a few that move mountains. May those who read The Parasitic Mind be inspired to be that person. Our return to reason can only be accomplished through the virtue of courage.